Thinking of moving to central Mississippi and can't decide if you'd rather buy a brand new home or choose an existing home? Well, in today's video, I'll break down the challenges of both options, focusing on what's available right now in central Mississippi. So first, let's look at the benefits of new construction. One of the biggest perks to new construction is obviously it's new. No one's ever lived in it before. It's perfectly clean and shiny. But the reason that's a big deal is because of the warranties that come with a new home. In Mississippi, builders have to give a 1-year warranty on the home and 6 years on the foundation. So if your heating and cooling goes out during the first year, you're covered. This gives a lot of buyers, especially first-time buyers, peace of mind, especially those that have limited funds for repairs. New homes are also much lower maintenance, or typically speaking, it's probably going to be, hopefully, several years before you need to spend any dollars fixing something that breaks. And that's very attractive to most homeowners, no matter how experienced you are. New homes are also more energy efficient, typically, from LED lights that last 10 years, better insulation, more efficient windows and doors than an older home. You'll typically save on utilities on new construction because of those perks. And let's not forget about smart homes. Many of our area builders are constructing homes that already have smart technology installed, or at least they're compatible so that you can easily upgrade them yourself. Next, I want to talk about one misconception about customizing as a benefit. In some parts of the country, you can go into a neighborhood and look at a model home and then pick your finishes that you want based on your budget. You can upgrade, downgrade, choose floor plans. Well, model homes aren't a thing in our area. In fact, builders here typically don't even list a home on our MLS until it's about 90% finished. So there's no picking colors, fixtures, and certainly not your floor plan. Those things are already decided as soon as it hits the market and usually can't be changed. Another drawback to new construction is that many times it's in a newly developed neighborhood where the developer has gone in and clear cut the land, so there's no mature trees around, and that really bothers a lot of people. It makes the neighborhood have more of a cookie cutter feel to it. So if you're the type of person that always dreamt of the white picket fence with the big shade trees all around, you definitely need to stay away from new construction. New homes being built in the last several years are almost always open concept. Most buyers in today's world prefer the open concept versus the older homes with hallways and walls. But one of the biggest differences between new and existing homes is the price. As a general rule of thumb in our area, you almost always get more bang for your buck on an existing home. So let's dive into the current numbers. As of today, the average price per square foot in Madison, Mississippi for new construction averages $232. And if you compare that to the average per square foot price for existing home, it's currently $185. So existing construction is about 20% less than new construction in our market. So now that we've explored the benefits and the drawbacks of new construction, let's dive into what makes existing homes an appealing choice for many buyers. Well, one thing right off the bat is availability. In Madison right now, there's 274 active listings, and 62% of those are existing homes. So if you're just starting your search, you'll have more homes to look at if you decide to go the existing home route. One good thing about existing home in Madison is they really aren't that old. Like compared to most parts of the country, Madison really started developing quickly in the 1980s. So the oldest home that you're going to find here is probably in the mid-70s, but it saw a real boom here in Madison in the 1990s. So our average year built right now is probably around the early 2000s. So when I say existing construction, know that I'm not talking about a 100-year-old home. We just don't have those around here. Typically, it's more like 20 years old. And I've worked closely with builders across Madison County and toured countless homes in established neighborhoods. So I know the unique advantages of each. And another perk to existing homes worth mentioning is the character. Homes that are a little bit older typically are in neighborhoods that have more trees, and the homes have more architectural detail. If you're a first-time home buyer, you would probably prioritize low maintenance, making new construction appealing. But on the other hand, families or retirees might value the charm and space of established neighborhoods. So again, It really is just a matter of preference. And I recommend that you drive through some of our older neighborhoods to decide if that makes a difference to you. And if you're watching this video and you don't live in our area, then check out some of our neighborhood tour videos. I have a good mix of videos from some of our older neighborhoods and some of our newer neighborhoods. Okay, so let's get back to the drawbacks of existing homes. One thing that you may not have considered is they're actually more likely to get into a bidding war. We aren't seeing this as much as we were a few years ago, but it is definitely still happening. Homes are less likely to be listed in an existing neighborhood in Madison today. So if it's a good one, it's more likely to get snatched up quickly and with multiple offers. And if you're picky like me, you'll need to make sure you have a little extra cash tucked away when you purchase an existing home. A lot of them might need some tweaks when you move in, like maybe some paint, flooring, or some minor cosmetic updating, and that costs money. Also, if you need to sell a home before you can purchase another one, sellers of existing homes can sometimes be less likely to accept that contingency, more so than a builder would be that has, let's say, 10 homes that they're trying to unload. Some of this, of course, depends on the current market situation, but right now in our market, it is easier to get an offer with a home sale contingency on new construction. So some key questions to ask yourself when considering new and shiny home versus lived-in home is, what is your timeline and your budget? How flexible are you on some of the things that I've mentioned? Do you prefer a well-loved home, or do you have to have something that is turnkey? And if you're considering buying a home in Central Mississippi, call me, let's chat. Everybody's situation is different, so we can come up with a plan and get you into the home of your dreams. Don't forget to check out our website at taylorgroupms.com. It has all of the homes listed on our MLS. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next video.